Continuing our series on how you can creatively, ethically, and legally be using AI, artificial intelligence, in your author career, we are going to be talking about how you can be using this to create prophecies for your fantasy books that you are going to use to inform your stories. Now, with this in mind, you are going to be creating a prophecy here inside of AI. You're not going to be using the entire thing because remember, anything generated by AI cannot be copyright protected. It could cost you your copyright protection for your entire book, that section of the book. We don't want to chance it just now, but it is going to be able to inform what you're doing. Think of this as the manifesto, the original version of this, and you're going to refer to parts of it or have those conversations inside of your book. Or if you want to have a full prophecy, you can use this as your idea, and then you can rewrite the entire thing. You cannot just, tweak a couple words. The court cases have said no on that, but you have the ability to then use this to inform what you're doing. Now, with AI, it has learned from what you've done in the past. If you've already told it you're an author, what types of books you write, etc., you don't have to do this part again, but you do want to give it a framework or a lens to be looking at when it is regenerating content for you. So I am starting off by saying I'm a best-selling author and I'm writing a new fantasy book. So I'm very clear we're doing fantasy. Now, I could be more specific. I could say YA, I could say middle grade, I could say adult, I could say whatever, urban fantasy, whatever. Be specific. The more specific you can be, the better it's going to be able to give you information. I say, in this story, a lost princess is going to discover who she is and fight to take back her throne from the evil dictator who murdered her parents and forced her into hiding as a toddler with only her parents' top guard to protect her. I need a prophecy that sounds old-timey about how a missing princess will come back to power and save the kingdom. 3 paragraphs long. So I've been specific about how big I want this to be. I could just say a prophecy and it might give me a paragraph or 5 sentences, or it might give me 2 paragraphs, or it might give me 12 pages. Depends on what information I'm feeding it. So I've said 3 paragraphs long. It's not going to be very long. If I want to, then I can expand it or I can bring it back in. So we can be clear about this once we have a baseline for this. Oh, okay. Let's see what it says. This is a lot more than 3 paragraphs, but let's go with it. It doesn't always listen, but that's okay. In the realm of shadows, where secrets lie deep, a tale of a lost princess begins to seep. Oh, we're rhyming. We are rhyming. Born of noble blood, destined to reign, she was stolen away, her kingdom in pain. This is pain. In ancient scroll, the prophecy was foreseen of a princess hidden, yet to be seen. From the ashes of sorrow, she shall rise. Oh, that was a hard one. With a heart of courage and valor in her eyes. You guys. We're going to ask it questions. The time shall come when the stars align, where the darkness trembles and fate intertwines. Through trials and tribulations she'll prevail. Her true identity she shall unveil. I can't, you guys. With allies by her side, loyal and true, she'll reclaim her throne for the kingdom to renew. A sword forged in moonlight, her weapon of might, she'll vanquish the tyrant, restore the light. In the tempest of the battle, her destiny unfolds, a saga of redemption of stories untold. The lost princess shall rise, a beacon of hope, guiding her people through the darkness she'll cope. For the land she left, she'll fight to the end, a legacy reborn, she'll reign, or her reign she'll defend. In the prophecy's embrace, her fate is entwined, the missing princess, the kingdom shall find. Okay, so now, if you don't like this, now you can click Regenerate Response. It'll give you something entirely different. But I want to be a little more specific because I don't like that it rhymes. Can I have a prophecy that doesn't rhyme? Let's see what it says. Here we go. And it's long. 5 paragraphs. I said 3, but that's okay. That's all right. In the realm of shadows where secrets lie deep, the tale of a lost princess begins to seep. Why are you... It's rhyming again. Please give me a different one that does not rhyme. Let's see what it says. It's rhyming. It's still rhyming. The last word, let's just try. The last words in each sentence shouldn't rhyme. Leave and redeem. Okay, it's just hard knowing what we're doing here. Even so, this has the ability to give you information about this. So now, let's say this is really vague. We don't like how vague this is going to be. Now we can come in and we can say, okay, Give me a prophecy that includes X, Y, and Z. Give me one that includes her rise to power, her war against the dictator, and what will happen to her people during the war and after. Let's see what happens. It may be able to give us more information or maybe not. It still wants to rhyme. Ignite and light, fight and bright. Oh my goodness. Here we go. In the realm, again, back to the same thing. Destined to uphold, lost in the depths of time. Is it the exact same thing? No, they've changed it. They just changed how it rhymes. So it's pretty similar to this. How about we try, give me a prophecy that is one paragraph long, talking about how the child princess was hidden in the night while her parents were murdered and how she will come back to restore her kingdom. Let's see how it does with this. In the darkest hour of treachery and despair, as her parents met their tragic end, the child princess was whisked away under the moonlit sky, hidden from the clutches of darkness. Now the tides of destiny surge forth, for she shall emerge from the shadows, a radiant force, to reclaim her rightful throne and breathe life into her fallen kingdom, restoring its glory with the unwavering resolve and guiding her people toward a future adorned with hope and everlasting light. This is more along the lines of what I was looking for. I had to restate what I was doing. So now I've classified one paragraph because it was giving me a whole bunch over here. And I was more clear about what I wanted. I phrased it in a different way. And now I don't have the little rhymey things going on. So maybe if you don't want rhymes, don't ask for 3 paragraphs. Maybe just ask for 1. It's harder to rhyme things when we've got more of a poem going on here. So this is actually going to allow me to then ask a little bit more. I can say, great, now give me a paragraph about X, Y, Z. How she's actually, let's do that. Now give me an additional paragraph about how she is going to vanquish the evil dictator. Let's see what it comes up with. Much better. With the unwavering courage and heart ablaze, the child princess turned warrior shall face the malevolent dictator, their clash echoing across the realm. Armed with the echoes of her lineage and the strength of her people's unwavering support, she will wield justice as her weapon, striking down the tyrant's oppressive reign. So you can kind of see this is getting better. It's not great because it just used echoing and echoes right back to back in different sentences. And so we're going to be able to come in, we're going to be able to refine this, and this is going to give us a better idea of what we can either include as a full prophecy inside of our books or use to refer to. We don't ever have to refer to we don't ever have to say the entire prophecy in a book. We can refer back to it and talk about pieces of it. But this way we don't have any copyright issues. So if you are going to use the entire thing, rewrite the entire thing, not just cherry picking words and fixing those, but rewrite the entire thing. Otherwise, just refer back to it. And this is your part of your book Bible, the prophecy that you're going to keep referring back to. So this is information for you. This is how it's going to come up. And if you know specific things that you want your character to do, include those things. Have those as those little foreshadowing moments for the prophecy. Put them in there. I went very vague because I'm not actually writing this story, but if you know they're going to be doing point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, put them in there. So this is what she's going to go through. This is her character arc. Put this into a prophecy for me, no more than 2 paragraphs, no more than a paragraph. And then you can ask questions from there. This is a really cool way for you to be working on your prophecies for your fantasy novels. And as always, follow along because we're helping to give you more creative, ethical, and legal ideas for how you can be using AI inside of your author business to help you flourish and make this your most profitable year ever. Every single day, we are dropping brand new episodes to help you navigate the world of your social media marketing, your writing, your publishing journey, and how you can make this your most profitable year while taking your time commitment and stress commitment way down so you can live your best life while also running your business. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes. And be sure to check out our AI playlist on the legal side with a professional lawyer and law professor and the creative ways that you can be using this as an author inside of our authors and AI playlist here on the page. We'll see you soon.